We use different types of materials in our day-to-day life, and these materials are our basic needs. Out of all these listed materials, some are found in nature, whereas some are made by human. Materials which are obtained from nature are called natural resources. For example, air, water, soil, minerals, etc. Natural resources are necessary to support life on the earth, and it is also used to fulfill the need of people. Natural resources are broadly classified into two categories: inexhaustible natural resources and exhaustible natural resources. So the first category is exhaustible natural resources. When we say exhaustible, the term exhaust means to finish something. These resources are limited in number, and once these are used up, cannot be replaced easily. These are also called non-renewable natural resources. Example of these resources are forests, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. The second category of natural resources is called inexhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in unlimited quantity in nature and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. These are also called renewable natural resources. Water, wind, sunlight are examples of inexhaustible natural resources. Let's take a look at some of the exhaustible natural resources. Fossil fuel is an example of exhaustible natural resources. These are formed from the dead remains of living organisms. The dead remains of living organism is called fossil, and that's why these are called fossil fuels. For example, coal, petroleum and natural gas. So the first fossil fuel is coal. Coal is one of the fuels which is commonly used domestically. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engines. It is also used in thermal power plants to generate electricity. Coal is also used as a fuel in various industries. It is used in industries like paper production, cement, ceramic manufacture, iron, steel production, and chemical manufacture, for heating and steam generation. It is also used in the manufacturing of coke, as the coke has higher energy content than coal. Let's take a look at how this coal is formed. We know coal is an exhaustible and non-renewable natural resource. But why? Because the formation of coal takes millions of years. It was formed around 300 million years ago, when the earth was covered with swampy forest. When plants in these forests, especially trees, mosses, ferns and reeds, died, they fell into the swamps, due to which a thick layer of dead vegetation formed in the swamp. As years passed, more and more plants died, and many such layers were formed, one above each other. The topmost layer compressed the layers below, and due to this high temperature and high pressure, dead plants got slowly converted into coal. Coal mainly contains carbon. The slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Since it was formed from the remains of vegetation, coal is also called a fossil fuel. You can see a coal mine here and how coal is extracted from the mine. When we heat coal in air, it burns and produces mainly carbon dioxide gas. Coal is processed in industry to get some useful products. When coal is heated in the absence of air, it produces gas which is called coal gas. It also produces a liquid which is called coal tar, and a solid residue is also produced which is called coke. So first in the list is coke. Coke is a grey, hard and porous fuel. It has a high carbon content and few impurities. It is an almost pure form of carbon. Coke is used in the manufacturing of steel and in the extraction of many metals. Coal tar is a thick, dark, black liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. It has both medical and industrial uses. Products obtained from coal tar are used as starting materials for manufacturing various substances used in everyday life and also in industry, like synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, plastics, paints, photographic materials, roofing materials, etc. It is also used in the surfacing of roads. But nowadays, bitumen, which is a product of petroleum, is used for metalling the roads. Coal tar is also used in the medicated shampoo, soaps and ointments. Third important useful product is the coal gas. Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. Coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in London in 1810 and in New York too, around 1820. But nowadays it is used as a source of heat rather than light. It is also used as fuel in many industries. We all know that all vehicles run on fuels. But in our car, which fuel do we use? Yes, we use petrol. All light automobiles such as motorcycles, scooters, cars use petrol as a fuel. And all heavy motor vehicles like trucks, tractors run on diesel. Petrol and diesel are obtained from another natural resource called petroleum. The word petroleum is derived from two words, petra and oleum. Petra means rock and oleum means oil. It is mined from between the rocks under earth. Let's take a look at how petroleum is formed. Petroleum is formed from the remains of animals and plants that lived millions of years ago in a marine environment like sea before the existence of dinosaurs. As these animals died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and covered by layers of sand, silt, rock and clay. Due to the absence of air and heat and pressure from these layers, turned the remains into petroleum and natural gas. Petroleum is a dark, thick, oily liquid with an unpleasant odor. It is also known as crude oil or simply oil. Petroleum is made up of a variety of ingredients such as petroleum gas, gasoline, diesel, paraffin wax, lubricating oil, kerosene and so on. So all these ingredients are separated from the petroleum. The process of separating various fractions of petroleum is known as refining. It takes place in a petroleum refinery. So the main constituents of petroleum are, first of all, it is the petroleum gas in liquid form, also called the LPG, which is used as a fuel for home and industry. Second is petrol, which is used as a fuel in all the motor vehicles or as an aviation fuel, and it is also used as a solvent for dry cleaning. Third product is kerosene. Kerosene is used as a fuel for stoves, lamps and for jet aircrafts. Diesel is used as a fuel in heavy motor vehicle and electric generators. Lubricating oil is used in lubrication. It is used to reduce the friction between the mechanical components. While the paraffin wax is used in ointments, candles, Vaseline and other products. Bitumen is used in paint and for surfacing the road. Petroleum and natural gas are used to make a variety of useful compounds. These compounds are called petrochemicals. They are used in the manufacturing of products like detergents, fibers, polythene, and other man-made fibers. Fertilizers are also made from hydrogen gas, which is derived from natural gas. Petroleum is sometimes known as black gold due to its high commercial value. Natural gas is also known as CNG, compressed natural gas. It is a very essential fuel because it is easy to transfer through pipes and can be transported with the help of cylinders because it can be compressed and stored under high pressure. It doesn't pollute the environment and has high calorific value. It is used to generate electricity, and nowadays it is used as a transportation vehicle fuel too. Natural gas is also utilized as a raw material in the production of a wide range of chemicals and fertilizers. It is a cleaner fuel as it is very less polluting. India has vast reserves of natural gas. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and in the Krishna-Godavari Delta. As we all know, these natural reserves are exhaustible in nature. Coal and petroleum are fossil fuels, and it required the dead organisms millions of years to get converted into these fuels. On the other hand, whatever reserves we have now will last only few hundred years more. And burning of these fuel is a major cause of air pollution too. So, their use will lead to global warming. And it is therefore necessary that we should use these fuels only when absolutely necessary to make a better environment and reduce the risk of global warming. So here are some tips that everyone should follow to save petrol or diesel. And these tips are advised by the Petroleum Conservation Research Association (PCRA). So first of all, we should drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Driving at a high speed or low speed wastes a lot of fuel. Switch off engines if you have to wait at traffic lights or for any other reason. Check the tire pressure regularly. Low pressure or too high pressure waste fuel. Make sure that you send your vehicle to garage for regular maintenance. It's everybody's duty to make this environment a better environment for us and for the future generations. Hope you enjoyed learning about coal and petroleum and all other natural fuels today. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.